One of the reasons why I'm walking around so early in the morning is that this is a tourist area and it's just impossible if I see a picture to get it because of everybody walking around. So being up this early, I just saw 3 people and I just did an entire lap of the block. So if you're in a crowded tourist area and you want to get great shots, you got to get up early. Otherwise, you'll spend a lot of time with the cloning tool in post-production trying to get all the people out of your images. Yes, somebody brought their Ferrari. So I just turned in my bear spray, so that's it for the hiking here in Prince Albert National Park. Now I just talked to a park ranger about heading to the west side of the park to see the buffalo. It's a little more hilly there. There's some open plains. It's their natural territory. But it is 2.5 to 3 hours, mostly on dirt roads, and in the rental I really don't want to deal with that. So what we're going to do is go get some gas in the car, and we're going to head down to a natural phenomena. One of my students recommended it, so I'm not really sure what it is, but it's called the Crooked Bushes. And if I head back to Saskatoon now, I'll get there way ahead of check-in. So might as well go see Roadside Oddity. I am expecting some dirt roads, but nothing like I would have to do if we headed over to the west side of the park. So let's go ahead and get on the road and see what this roadside phenomena looks like. Here we are once again, just like in Montana, grocery store sushi. See, if you pay attention while you're driving, even out here in the windy plains, Saskatchewan, you can find photography. Well, remember I said about keeping your eyes open. I found a Ukrainian Orthodox church here in the middle of the plains of Saskatchewan. So again, keep your eyes open. I almost drove by this place and had to do a U-turn when I quickly caught the metal roof of this beautiful church. So I promised my wife I'd keep an eye out for a field full of flowers to try and get a picture for her. Does this qualify? Well, if you want to go someplace where there's a lot of isolation, I have found it. I love going to isolated places, remote places, but dang, this was definitely out there. So we made it. We're at the Crooked Bushes, and our Crooked Bushes, and we're gonna go in and see what they look like. So when researching this place before I came out here, it turns out that Walt Disney may have shot some scenes here in 1957 for a film I've never heard of until today, which is called Pierre, or Pierre, I don't know. Anyhow, like I said, I've never heard of that particular Disney film, but supposedly it was filmed here. And the thing is these are aspen trees, but instead of growing straight, they're crooked. And the aspen trees right across the road are all vertical. So this is supposedly the only place in the world where this has happened. So I think it's just some genetic change in the plant. But anyhow, surprisingly, considering the remoteness of this area, there's quite a few families touring the grove right now. Okay, so I put my phone down on this little desk out here while I was setting up my camera and accidentally found this. I think we'll stay away from there. Let's try to get some pictures here. So it's a very, very small grove. I'm sure it's been photographed hundreds of times. So the challenge is how do I find something different? And to make it a little more difficult, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, full sun, so not the best light for photography. So I'm doing quite a bit of my shots from the ground as opposed to standing at eye level. More bugs. So one of the older theories about this place is that the reason why these aspens are crooked and the ones across the street are not is because of some supernatural force. All right, and just to show you, behind me here are the crooked trees. And these are normal aspens. So that's why this little tiny grove in here, you can see behind me how small this is. That's why it's a tourist oddity. Well, while we're here, we might as well get a few shots of the countryside. Yeah, I had to stop. Look how straight this road is. Gotta see if I can do something with it. Okay, so still out here in the prairie, still going, and you're not gonna believe this, a herd of buffalo. Apparently I found a buffalo farm.